Yo, content creators, vlogging virtuosos, and anyone who's ever looked at their phone's camera and thought, yeah, that's all right, but can it really make my avocado toast look cinematic? Gather round, because today we're diving deep into the delicious details of a camera that's throwing its hat into the ring for the title of Best Budget Mirrorless of 2025, the Canon EOS R50 V. Yes, the V is apparently for vertical, because Canon's been paying attention to your TikTok dreams. This little brick of a camera is packing some serious video-centric upgrades, pinching features from the fancy Cinema EOS line and squeezing them into a body that won't break the bank. So, ditch the distractions, grab your favorite ring light, and let's see if this R50 V is the budget-friendly beast that'll finally make your online presence shine brighter than a freshly polished lens. First up, let's talk about the design. This thing is tiny. Seriously, if cameras were people, this would be the cool minimalist friend who doesn't take up much space but somehow has everything you need in their bag. The R50 V sports a compact, brick-like body that's perfect for creators on the go. It's lightweight, but don't worry, it doesn't feel like it's going to crumble if you look at it wrong. And the front-facing record button? Absolute genius. No more fumbling around and accidentally recording 3 minutes of your ceiling while trying to press a hidden button. Plus, the vertical tripod mount screams, "Hey, TikTok creators, we've got your back!" Now, let's get to the good stuff, the video features. Cropped UHD 4K at 60 FPS is here, and while I know some of you are groaning about the crop, hear me out. The quality is top-notch, and for most creators, it's more than enough. Plus, Canon threw in some fancy Cinema EOS features, like Canon Log 3, false color, and even zebras. So whether you're filming a cinematic masterpiece or just your dog chasing its tail, your footage is going to look chef's kiss. Oh, and don't forget the slow and fast modes for creative control. Want to slow-mo your cat's majestic jump or speed up the sunset? This camera's got you covered. Autofocus on the R50 V is so good, it's almost creepy. With dual-pixel CMOS AF2 and 651 autofocus zones, this thing tracks subjects like a hawk, people, animals, vehicles. You name it, it locks on and doesn't let go. It even recognizes registered faces. It's like having a personal assistant for your focus. Honestly, my smartphone is feeling pretty insecure right now. For all the streamers out there, this camera is a dream. You get 4 streaming modes. Yes, 4. Whether you're using USB, HDMI, or going multicam with the live switcher, the R50 V is built to make you look good. And if you're streaming to social media, the Camera Connect app makes the whole process seamless. Seriously, you'll look so pro that your viewers might assume you've got a whole production team behind you. Don't let the video features overshadow its photography chops. With a 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor and an ISO range that goes up to 51,200, your photos will look sharp and vibrant, even in low light. The vari-angle touchscreen is perfect for creative angles, or those awkward selfies when you don't want to ask someone else to take your photo. Sharing your content has never been easier. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, USB-C, you name it, the R50 V's got it. Want to transfer files to your phone for a quick Instagram upload? Done. Need remote control for your camera? Easy peasy. Honestly, if Canon made coffee, this camera would probably brew that for you too. Okay. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. The cropped 4K might annoy wide-angle lovers, and the battery life? You'll want a spare for all-day shoots. But at around $649, those trade-offs are pretty minor. So is the Canon EOS R50 V the best budget mirrorless of 2025? For vloggers, streamers, and creators, it's a big yes. Compact, packed with features, and super affordable, it brings pro-level tools like Canon Log 3 and stellar autofocus into a beginner-friendly package. The vertical tripod mount and front record button are pure genius. And honestly, those Cinema EOS features at this price? Kinda wild. If you're hunting for a budget-friendly, creator-ready mirrorless camera, the R50 V might just be your new best friend. All right, gather round, camera crew. Let's talk about something that's got the internet buzzing. The Canon EOS R5C Mark II. Yeah, you heard that right, the Mark II. And let me tell you, if these leaks are even remotely accurate, we might be looking at the biggest camera upgrade of 2025. Today, we're talking about a potential game changer, the Canon EOS R50 Mark II. Now remember, these are leaks, prototype specs, so take it all with a grain of salt. But if even half of this stuff pans out, we're in for a treat. So what's the buzz? Well, the original R5C was a beast, right? Dual system, killer stills, killer video. But it had its quirks. Overheating was a pain, no SDI. But the Mark II, they're addressing those issues and then some. Let's start with the big one, cooling. Overheating was a real issue with the original R5C, especially in 8K. But rumors are the Mark II is getting a serious cooling upgrade. A square thickened cooling body. That's what they're saying. Basically, they're aiming for uninterrupted recording, no matter the resolution. That's huge for videographers, right? No more stopping mid-shoot because your camera's throwing a tantrum. And then there's SDI. Finally, a serial digital interface port. This is a game changer for pros. Reliable signal transmission, superior video quality over long distances. No more relying solely on HDMI. This is big for live broadcasting, studio environments, anyone working with high-end gear. Now, let's talk about 4K. The original R5C did 8K, sure, but the Mark II, they're focusing on refining 4K. Rumor has it, they're ditching the lower resolution 4K RAW and going for a new 4096 by 4320 resolution. Subpixel merging, they call it. Basically, they're taking that higher resolution data and intelligently downsampling it for sharper, more color-accurate 4K. And get this, custom sensor readout speed patterns. 2 distinct 4K recording modes, one for high-quality output, sampling from the full 8K resolution. The other, a high-speed mode, sampling horizontally from a 4K resolution for smoother frame rates. Basically, you get to choose whether you want maximum detail or maximum speed. That's flexibility, folks. Look, the original R5C was a solid hybrid camera, but the Mark II, it's shaping up to be a serious contender. Improved cooling, SDI, refined 4K, dual sensor readout modes, they're ticking all the boxes. And the timing? Rumors are pointing to a mid-2025 release. That's a bit of a wait, sure, but if these leaks are accurate, it'll be worth it. Canon's clearly deep into development, and they're aiming to make the Mark II the ultimate hybrid camera. Now, remember, these are just rumors. We'll have to wait for the official announcement to see what Canon actually delivers. But if these leaks are any indication, we're in for a treat. This could be the biggest camera upgrade of 2025. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Canon EOS R50 Mark II? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow camera enthusiasts. Until next time, keep shooting.